Alright, rallying our way through Modern. And yeah, this hand's pretty sweet. Scalding Tarn. Path is good in case we're up against Twin. I think we need a Godless Shrine here. Untapped. Viscera Seer, ship the turn. So, yeah, we're hoping to find a Blood Artist. Viscera Seer helps, though. Oh, this might be TarmoTwin? There's the Tarmo. Alright, Temple Garden, untapped again. RallyFenza. Pass the turn. See what our opponent does. Vapor Snake, RallyFenza. I think we'll just sack and scry. Especially since we have another RallyFenza in our hand. We'll keep the path. Being able to path things is helpful. Like this Goyf, for example. And then we'll still have... That means we can path the Goyf and still have a path left over. Well... Now we might just path both Goyfs and say, if you can kill us with the combo, good for you. And just hope that now our opponent might have a bunch of reactive spells that aren't that great. So we're definitely shields down to our opponent just comboing us off. And they found a loot house. Get in with our Viscera Seer. Bounding Crossus. Well, maybe they just have the combo and a bunch of Goyfs. We'll sack it. Viscera Seer, I don't think we need that at the moment. We could use lands. Play another RallyFenza. And our opponent has Remand. Okay. Getting stuck on 2 lands is pretty bad. We really need to get to Collected Company mana. Alright. I guess we pass. See if we can kill this Bounding Crossus. They might have a Cryptic. You would assume they would have looted if they didn't have Cryptic. Yep. Well, our opponent had a lot of counters. And we're just not drawing enough lands. Man, they had them all. And it would have been much less problematic if we were able to play multiple spells in a turn, but that didn't happen. Well, we need pass, we need dismembers, and I also wouldn't mind thought seizes. What are we getting rid of, though? And go down a Bloodthrone Vampire, go down an RallyFenza. Maybe we can't go up to that many dismembers. Cut a Return to the Ranks, a Collected Company. Jeez. Alright, we just trimmed a bunch of stuff off of all ends. I mean, the hand wasn't bad, but not ever getting to a 3rd land was bad. Alright, that's reasonable. We'll lead on Viscera Seer. Island into Serum Visions. Bottom. That's a good sign. Ooh, Return to the Ranks. That will come in handy eventually. Get in with our Viscera Seer. Search out a Temple Garden. Play RallyFenza. Pass back. Opponent passes a turn. Goes with Bolt on RallyFenza on our draw step. Alright, so we will sack the RallyFenza to get a scry. Do we want Godless Shrine? Maybe? That gives us more mana for return to the ranks. Yeah, I think we can keep it. Now we'll go Isolated Chapel, Azulaport Cutthroat. Now we're pretty close to comboing off next turn. If our opponent taps out, we can combo off. Goyf. Should we path the Goyf? I guess. Yes, we got there. Got him to tap out. Godless Shrine, untapped. Safe Hold Elite. Return to the ranks, RallyFenza. And that's the game. Sack Safe Hold Elite, get our triggers. Safe Hold Elite comes back, gets a counter. Cutthroat. Then we get to sack Safe Hold Elite, do the same thing. Comes back, gets a counter. And that's the game. Whoo! Close. That was a close one. I mean, the combo can win out of nowhere. That was what, turn 3? Or turn 4, I guess. And we comboed off through a removal spell. So the deck can do some powerful things. Alright, game 3. Let's give it a shot. See if we can take down this match against TarmoTwin. Mana's not great. We have a lot of the cards we want, but... Another Blood Artist. Well, we have all the Blood Artists. That would be awesome in a creature matchup, but since our opponent's going to win by a infinite combo, gaining life doesn't help us too much. Gotta hope we draw into some white mana, some of our fetches. RallyFenza needs white mana, but does not produce white mana. Pretty vulnerable to just getting comboed off here. We have basically the nuts, though. We just don't have the mana to cast it. I guess not having the mana to cast our combo would be a reason to ship this hand. We're going to get Pestramited, Deceiver Exarch, so we might just be dead. Yeah, even have the path. Well, that's disappointing. Apparently our opponent does not have the combo, though. At least yet. And we drew white mana. Well, we get to play another Blood Artist. Pass the turn. If our opponent taps out, we will definitely kill that Deceiver Exarch. Snapcaster for Bolt. I think we're still going to try it. If they got a Dispel, there's not much we can do about it. Yep, alright. Had the Dispel too. We still got everything we need to combo off over the course of like 2 turns. Assuming our opponent doesn't have a handful of counters. And they don't draw their combo. Well, I guess we untap land. Safe Hold Elite. Alright. Opponent's going to crack their Flooded Strand in response. Just get a tap land. This probably means Cryptic. Yep, cryptic, counter draw. It's also a pretty good sign that our opponent is low on action, and they're trying to draw into something. Another bolt. Well, our opponent is good at drawing bolts. And we still can't cast RallyFenza, unfortunately. We can cast Cartel Aristocrat into Blood Artist, or Bloodthrone Vampire. Another Snapcaster. So what's that, the fourth bolt? And we just can't do much about it because we can't draw white mana. If we could draw white mana into a Rally the Ancestors, that would be insane. Well, there's white mana. Now we just need a Rally. Get our RallyFenza down, hopefully. Another cryptic. We're living under the constant threat that our opponent draws a Splinter Twin too. Well, RallyFenza. Zulaport Cutthroat. Wow, we actually got stuff to stick. What does our opponent have? Flash creatures, lands. They could have held a counter through that. Another Deceiver Exarch, okay. Taps down RallyFenza. Alright, no Splinter Twin. And let us draw a Rally. Rally would just be so good. Serum Visions. Bottom top. That's a bad sign for us. Alright. We need it. We need it now. Rally the Ancestors. Come on. Snapcaster for Serum Vision. Well, maybe they didn't leave a... I don't know. They might have left a counter on top. That also seems possible. And roast... Well, this is our chance. If we draw it here, we win. Well, we can't Thoughtseize, or we lose. Would have been nice a little earlier. So now we probably lose. Yep. Disappointing. Just couldn't find it.